Hello, I'm Dean Radin, Chief Scientist at the Institute of Noetic Sciences. This is a short description of the Noetic Adventure game. The page on your browser to load the game can take up to a minute or so please be patient. This game is actually an interface to an experiment investigating an interpretation of quantum mechanics, specifically the quantum observer effect. This interpretation proposes that consciousness interacts directly with events at the quantum scale, and it's part of a series of experiments that have been conducted so far in 10 laboratories around the world. The overall evidence in favor of this consciousness hypothesis is intriguing, but the idea that physics and consciousness are deeply interrelated is considered highly controversial, so this line of research will continue for some time. This game is intentionally simple, so you can concentrate on the task without worrying about what's going on behind the scenes. The first thing you'll see is an informed consent. If you decide to participate, just click yes. As with any experiment, you can start it and quit if you want. No personal information is recorded in this study, and if you want to erase your username and password from our database, you'll have that option too. Please be sure to remember your username and password because you'll need them to create your account in the first place and then to log in again after completing a short questionnaire. In this step, you'll enter the username and password, and if you like, also an email, but that's optional. If you've already signed up, then click on the login link at the bottom of the screen. Then you'll take a short questionnaire. It takes about 5 minutes to fill it out. Then you'll log back in, and then you'll see a leaderboard. You're aiming to calm the flame, so success in this study is shown as a negative number, representing the brightness of the flame going down. When you're ready to play, hit the play button. If you want to leave the game, press leave, and if you want to see how people have performed on a specific gate, gates 1 through 7, you can click on the Filter Gates button. A gate refers to a session with a certain kind of flame. Sometimes it's a candle, but there are other types of flames in the other gates. There are 7 different gates or sessions, and you're welcome to try them all. If you select play, then you'll step into the first gate. In the first gate, you'll see a candle with an animated flame. Your goal is to gaze at the flame with the intention of causing it to become dim. When that happens, you'll see a word become clearer next to the flame. It will not become completely clear, and this is intentional because you need to pay close attention to the flame and the word during a 30-second period. So do your best in figuring out what the word is, even though it remains a little fuzzy. After the 30 seconds of focused attention ends, you'll select the word that you saw next to the flame. Hit submit and then wait out the remainder of the 30 seconds of relaxing. After you remain for the remainder of the 30 seconds, you'll see it on the clock there, and the clock will count down to the next intention period. Then you'll have another 30 seconds of focused intention with the same task. And during the next relaxed period, you select the word, again, that you saw, and so on. This back and forth between focused attention and relaxation continues for a total of only 10 minutes. When you finish, you can play the same gate again, or if you answered enough of the secret words correctly, you can go on to the next gate, or you can leave. Now, what's actually going on? The brightness of the candle flame is directly associated with the brightness of a dot of light in an optical interferometer. In the optical system, the dot of light that's being monitored only exists because of the wave nature of light. That dot of light is bright because that's where the wave-like photons constructively combine. The hypothesis that this experiment is testing predicts that if you focus on a portion of the interference pattern, which is created by the wave nature of light, then it will so-called collapse the wave function and the light will fade away. That's why we focus on the candle flame, because its brightness is linked to that specific spot of light. It's also why we have relax periods where we can remove that link and the candle flame would no longer change in principle. So to repeat then, during the focusing period, intend that the candle flame becomes dimmer. Maintain a clear, calm focus for 30 seconds. When the candle flame does dim, the audio track that is continuously playing will also become quieter. The secret word will also become clearer, although it will remain a little bit fuzzy to ensure that you're paying attention. Aim to maintain this calm focus for all 30 seconds without multitasking. During the relaxed period, you can do anything else you like, but during the focus periods, just do that. Thank you for your interest in this experiment, and I hope you'll try a few